Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Tarps Off. So 9 games on the docket last night. We're going to start off with Chicago and Arizona. So Chicago did not have a good time, aside from the first 30 seconds. So first period, Connor Bedard pots his 4th of the season at 28 seconds from Kevin Korchinski, and Seth Jones. At 2:23, Michael Carcone would answer for the Coyotes. At 2:23, assist from Logan Cooley and Sean Jersey. After that, Josh Brown would score at 13:53 from Jake McBain and Alex Kerfoot. And then Michael Carcone would score second of the game from Lawson Krause and Nick Bukestad on the power play at 15:55. So it's 4-5-3-1 going into the second. Carcone would complete the hat trick from Travis Boyd at 5 minutes into the second. Jack McBain would pot his second. Nope, just his first. Yeah, McBain with a goal at 6:38 from Kerfoot and O'Brien. Jersey would score at 11:18. The second from Carcone and Boyd. And then O'Brien would score from McBain and Michelli at 15:26. Third period, just the one goal. Jack McBain scores from Kerfoot at 10:37. Arizona takes that one 8-1. Which I believe that's tied for the highest scoring game in the NHL with the Canucks opener. 8-1 against Edmonton, but yeah, moving on. Dallas versus Columbus. So first period, Dallas opens the scoring at 27 seconds from Thomas Harley, assist to Jason Robinson and Rupe Hintz. Columbus will score at 4:37, Dmitry Voronikov from Cole Sillinger and Kent Johnson. And then Damon Stevenson will score at 13:41 from Fantilli and Werenski. Second period, so it is 2-1 going into the second. Second period, Rupe Hintz ties it at 5:52 from Robertson and Lundqvist. And then third period, Dallas extends their lead, or gets the lead back, I guess, from at 2:49 from Matt Duchene. The assist to Suter and Marchman. Evgeny Dadonov would then score at 12:39 from Johnson and Ben. And then Johnson would score one of his own at 16:21 from Dadonov and Ben into an empty net. And then Sean Corelli would score at 17:10 from Provorov and Matthew Oliver. That wouldn't be enough though. Dallas takes it 5-3. All right, New York and Winnipeg. So New York is absolutely on a tear right now. They're, I believe, 4-0 on a 5-game road trip. So we'll see what happens when they continue that. But yeah, let's get into this one. So first period, New York opens the scoring at Timothy Panarin from Trouba and Keandre Miller at 18:24. At 19:32, David Gustafson would score from Perfetti to even it up for the Jets. Second period, no scoring. Third period, at 5:08, Nikolai Ehlers gives the Jets the lead from Cole Perfetti and Mark Scheifele. And Kreider would tie it up at 13:12 from Adam Fox and Artemi Panarin on the power play. And then in overtime, at 4:34, Mika Zibanejad would score from Panarin and Miller to give the Rangers the overtime win. So take that one 3-2. Right, Detroit and New York Islanders. First period, no scoring. Second period, Casey Zizekas opens up the scoring for the Islanders at 18:39 from Horvat, shorthanded. Ex-Canuck, shorthanded. And then Brock Nelson would score for the Islanders from Dobson and Engvall at 1:05 of the second, or the third. Sprong would answer for the Red Wings at 7:55 from Rasmussen and Wallman to put them within one. Jake Wallman would tie it up at 9:35 from Seider and Raymond. Then JT Compher would give the Red Wings the lead at 11:43 from Moritz Seider and Andrew Kopp. And then Bo Horvat, ex-Canuck, would tie it up at 15:49 from Barzell and Dobson on the power play. And then in overtime at 1:25, Lucas Raymond seals it for the Red Wings from JT Comfort. So Red Wings take that one 4-3 in overtime. Right, Bruins and Panthers. Boston looking for some revenge after last year's first round playoff exit at the hands of the Panthers. First period at 6:13, Alexander Barkov scores from Sam Reinhart and Nico Mikkola. And then at 15:08, Sam Reinhart scores one of his own from Barkov to put the Panthers up 2-0. Second period, Marchand scores from Jake DeBrusk and Charlie Cole at 3:38 to put the Bruins within one. Then third period, McAvoy scores at 7:20 from Pasternak and Zacha to tie it up. Overtime at 3:36, Pavel Zacha scores unassisted to win it for the Bruins. They take that one 3-2. Ducks and Penguins. So in the first period, at 2:55, Carlson would score from Malkin and Smith on the power play. Jakob Silfverberg would answer from Max Jones and Pavel Mityukov at 8:28. Second period, Frank Vajon would score for the Ducks at 11:51 from Cam Fowler and Mason McTavish on the power play to give them the lead. Malkin would answer to tie it up at 19:25 from Carlson and Crosby on the power play. And then Radim Zahora would give the Penguins back the lead at 1:25 at a third from Dylan O'Connor and Lars Eller. And at 3:01, Mason McTavish would score from Ryan Strome and Pavel Mityukov. And then he would score another one at 19:47. It's McTavish from Henrik. That was shorthanded. Penguins take that one 4-3 in regulation. Alright, Hurricanes and Flyers. So in this one, the Hurricanes opened up the scoring in the first period at 3:11. Stefan Noesen scoring from Svechnikov and Orlov. Owen Tippett would score for the Flyers from Couturier at 15:09. And at 18:23, Garnet Hathaway would score from Nick Delorier and Scott Lawton. Second period, the Canes would tie it up on a goal from Michael Bunting at 9:02 from Stefan Noesen on the power play. And then in the third period, Teuvo Teravainen would score from Bunting and Kotkaniemi at 16:13 to give the Canes the 3-2 lead and the win. Okay, Seattle and Tampa Bay. So Seattle would open up the scoring. Brian Dumoulin from Schultz and Schwartz at 2:08 or 12:08, excuse me. Yanni Gourde would add another one for the Kraken at 13:08 from Yamamoto and McCann. Tanner Jeannot would start off the scoring for the Lightning at 13:37 from Hayden Fleury and Darren Reddish. And then at 15:52, Yamamoto had another one for the Kraken from Schwartz and Tolvanen on the power play. So it's 3-1 going into the second. Second period, only one goal at 3:40. Alex Barré-Boulet scores for the Lightning from Hagel and Jeannot on the power play. In the third period, Brendan Hagel would score from Cirelli and Barré-Boulet at 14:32. So it's going to overtime, and then McCann scores at 2:53 of overtime from Vince Dunn and Oliver Bjorkstrand on the power play to win it for the Kraken, so they win that one 4-3. Alright, Habs and Golden Knights. So first period, Paul Cotter scores his third of the season at 15:06 from Carlson and Pietrangelo on the power play. Sean Monahan would answer in the second at 5:38, unassisted on a shorthanded goal. And then at 18:10, William Carey would score from Stevenson and Eichel. Third period, Nick Suzuki would tie it up at 15:42 from Harvey Pinard and Cole Caulfield. Overtime solved nothing, and then Marchessault Suzuki would score first in the shootout. Marchessault would answer, and then Theodore would score the eventual game winner in that one. So the Golden Knights take that one 3-2, and bring it to 9-1 in the season. Yeah, so that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow for a review on tonight's games. Hit subscribe if you feel like it. Hit like if you liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios.